take over. My mind has never felt sharper. My mind has never felt sharper. My mind has never felt sharper.
Warning. Insufficient output. Threat neutralized.
So that your true strength.
Target sighted.
Is everyone prepared?
Warning. Energy levels low.
Here I come!
Destroyed. Insufficient output. No threats detected. Energy levels low. Destroyed. Target sighted.
Are we sure we can take this?
Understood.
Insufficient output.
Dodge this!
Threats detected.
You believe me, don't you?
I can't find. Excuse me, travelers. My parcel.
Ray, care for a round of swordplay?
Sounds good. After all those battles and whatnot, I'm probably a little better than I was before.
You will require less leniency then.
Damn straight, that's what I'm talking about.
I find myself reminded of my own childhood. We oft playfully practiced together, Albaird, Cousin Theo, and myself.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Oh, wait a minute. Your royal court didn't try to stop their princess from doing stuff like that, though?
Well, few found it becoming, certainly. But the boys would sneak me out just the same.
Ah, gotcha. Secrets. So that's why you're as strong as you are.
I am afraid I yet lack the skill those two possess, and neither does the kingdom want for knights of my level.
But it's pretty impressive for you to say you yet lack the skill.
Pardon?
I mean, like, from my point of view, that's something you only say when you know you'll catch up to him one day. Pretty cool.
Perhaps. Yes. Yes, I do wish to be their equal someday. In fact, I hope to one day surpass them and fend for myself.
I admire your ambitions. I'm not quite there yet myself, though, so show me a little mercy.
Shall we then? Good. That should suffice until our next bout.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hey there, what are you two talking about?
My future plans, of course. I was just in the middle of asking Elena if she can teach me how to treat other diseases besides Helgar's.
Nina, my apologies, but I can offer no further insight.
What? Why not?
It is too dangerous. If I were to hand over the answer before you could understand the basics, it will only result in developing additional future problems down the line.
Oh, wait, but you already taught me everything on how to treat Helgar's disease.
The end treatment for Helgar's disease that we developed was only possible thanks to the years of research that you yourself put in. I simply nudged you over the finish line.
All I would need is that final push, though.
There is no guarantee that my knowledge of medicine will be of any use on this planet. What Aster 4's medicinal development requires is its own homegrown clinical studies.
Clinical studies?
The theories and practices studied on other planets may not, or more likely do not, coincide with the reality of life here. Medical science in particular requires more careful, long-term study than most other fields. Clinical studies require each individual case to be rigorously and repeatedly investigated.
But...
Nina, I'm really sorry, but what Elena's saying is correct. If there was anything we could do to help, we would.
I am truly sorry.
I mean, I get that you have your reasons and all. But still, I don't see why it has to be this way.
To think, a common foe has us Sirius and Vale now coming together as one.
The Centralists and Bulldor himself serve well enough as proof that peace is not guaranteed by becoming one with the Scorpion.
It does me great shame to request such a thing.
Wait!
Noble adventurers, I wish to ask. It flew off toward Mount Thank you.
Hey, how's it going? You got some free time on your hands?
I do not. You're bored, aren't you?
Is it that obvious? Oddly enough, I've got nothing to do.
What do you usually do when you have free time like today? Or say, on your day off?
Huh. My day off? Well... I just lay around all day.
You just lay around.
Yeah, I mean, it's best to rest your body on your days off, right? And there ain't nothing better for that than a few good naps.
But it's your free time. You should really spend it more productively than that.
Yo, it's my boy Albie.
What? You wretch!
Ah, come on. Theo's been calling you that since you were little, right? What? Can't I?
You have not earned the right to call me such.
You don't need to get so mad about it. Hey, how about you call me by my nickname too? What do you say?
Why would I do such... No. Hey, Ray?
Oh, what is it, Albie?
Fine weather today, is it not, Ray?
Yeah, it is, Albie.
What is the matter? You need to reply to me with something more than that, Ray.
Well, then you need to talk about something more exciting, Albie.
Enough. There is no merit to this.
Yeah, you're right. It's my bad.
Through me, this battle will be shared to all across the network. The experience of our endeavors will mean much for each and every Scorpion.
Have you met the Asoa-crazed fortune teller in town yet? She actually...
This power is not insignificant.
Are you headed for the continent of Nilbeth?
Remain ever aware. The Nilbeth we once knew is no more.
It pains me to witness the rampant devastation my comrades have brought to these beautiful lands.
Their wrongs are not yours. Allow yourself to find absolution in the aid you provide us now.
But as Scorpion myself, I find I am left seeking to understand the Centralists and what they strive to accomplish. So...
Would not any of us feel the same? I myself spent many a year away from the trapping, working in service to Osirius. Oft times I found myself conflicted, unsure if my priorities lay with my people or with the Osirians.
A natural sentiment.
Indeed. I am beginning to find reason in Midas's claims that Scorpion may not differ from the rest of us.
Hostile spotted!
If we focus, there is no enemy. Insufficient output. Threat neutralized.
See that?
Locked and loaded. Are we sure we can take this?
Do your eyes see the same malevolent spire mine do?
Was there not a settlement in the vicinity?
Let us push on southward.
I hope the people of Nobeth and the Trappen are okay despite this big, creepy tower thing.
All we can do now is hope and pray they are. Let's make our way for the spire.
All right, so we bust in there, and then we figure out some way to stop Boldor, yeah?
Correct. I wish to investigate to confirm my suspicions.
Let us go then. Little Duma has not once led us astray.
Gaston!
Lady Malkia, Princess Leticia, welcome to our new home.
Why the hell are you here?
By the Emperor's command, I come to inquire whether you are here to offer your surrender to the Scorpium Centralists.
You imagine we might? After you have wrought desecration on holy Trathen grounds not once, but twice now?
Oh, does Lady Malkia speak for all of you, then? Oh, that's too bad. But the Emperor is a benevolent man. Knowing full well you would refuse, he chooses still to offer you a final chance. For his wish is but to stand guardian over all life in our universe, those who would resist him included. Come, and behold what abject misery awaits those who reject the Scorpium Centralists.
You believe revealing yourself to us this way might convince us of anything?
If you yet refuse to reconsider, you merely reveal who you truly are.
What is happening?
It would seem to be a compatibility issue with the fused cybernetics. Likely a result of forced modification of what was once a normal configuration.
Be that as it may, we must not allow it to best us. Stand ready!
You are
Anyone need help?
How's this?
No pushover.
Hang in there!
Stand still.
How's this?
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
Did you spurn the Emperor's generosity?
Because someone who comes from their own family is never trustworthy.
Refuse life. Stop this madness and submit to inspection and an integration plan. You risk self-destruction.
Shut up! Scorpium who can't comprehend our vision dares preach to me! My mind is one iron. Your words mean nothing!
You poor child.
How could this be? Colonel Melange. Lola. I can't see her. I can't see anything. Lola. Lola, your face is gone to me.
Gaston, speak now what is in your heart.
You were always a good companion to me. That's why I wanted you to join the Scorpium.
Surely there was another way. Poor fool.
Yes. Perhaps there was. But it was one that I forgot along the way.
I will go and speak with the Colonel in your stead. For now, sleep well, Gaston.
That will only leave me in more trouble. I'll speak to him myself.
He went all cybermind, right? So does that mean he can still come back like Boldur did?
He will not. His mind was not yet fully integrated. His fused state overload was likely the culprit. Whether this incomplete cybermind integration was by his own volition remains unknown.
Duma, have you gained any insight to aid our fight against Boldur?
We still lack adequate data to make a judgment. We must continue.
Let us then. This must be brought to an end.
You would leave him here?
I believe his integration to Scorpium to be genuine. This is where he should rest.
You may be right.
We're gonna have to climb our way up this tower, aren't we?
It would seem so. Let us begin.
Target sighted.
This seems to be a dead end. Time to retrace our steps.
I must confess, strange construction leaves me feeling perplexed.
Hang in there!
Static atlas destroyed.
Are we sure we can take this?
Enemies up!
Threat neutralized. Insufficient output.
Here I come! I know it doesn't go, and I'm gonna carry it out.
Threat neutralized.
Turn the tide.
How far up do we gotta climb?
Judging by the outside, we're going to beat this a while.
Left no choice. But ever onward and up.
Warning. Energy levels Laboratory secured. Target sighted.
area would appear safe.
Never thought we'd find a place like this.
Target sighted.
Sweet!
Think we've made it halfway up yet?
I wonder the same. With my sensors cut off, I can't calculate our altitude in here.
Just gotta keep going up till there's no more up to go.
Is everyone prepared? Insufficient output.
Warning. Energy levels low. Destroy. Insufficient output. Neutralized. Warning. Destroy.
Looks like a dead end.
We should probably try and find another way. Are we sure we can take this?
Locked on. How's this?
Warning. Energy levels low.
Gotcha.
Bonus time for you. Accept defeat.
Sweet!
Insufficient outmatch. Warning. Energy levels low.
Hang in there. Sorry. Gotcha. See that?
Destroyed.
So that your true strength. This area appears removed from commotion. We might find rest here.
Warning. Energy levels low.
What you get for messing with us?
We can get any further this way.
So be it. Let us return whence we came.
Sweet!
Sure is oddly quiet here.
We should take the rest we are given chance for.
Welcome to your new sovereign's castle. Marvelous, is it not, children of the stars?
Voltor.
Such a pity, young Gaston. So earnestly devoted to me. He offered himself up, certain his cyber mind would help center the network around its new sovereign. Alas, you have been witness to the truth.
How dare you!
His life and its conclusion are now shared upon the network. Trivial though it may be, it stands to help bring forth a new era for Scorpium, a cause for celebration.
Observing Boldor has provided insight into the problems with Scorpium evolution and integration.
Share with me your insights then. Join me. Let us foster our coming evolution together. My dear unique Duma, why do you insist on interfering with those who are willing to support my ascension?
Boldor, or Sovereign, as you call yourself now. After careful observation, we conclude your actions are unconnected to Scorpium evolution and are mere acts of conquest.
Such a biased conclusion, one that has kept all Scorpium from greatness for far too long. We must now be more proactive in our push towards evolution. Come, children of the stars. Join our Scorpium network and let us bring prosperity to the universe.
I refuse.
Ever so stubborn. But the network is rich with records of those even more resistant than yourself, all of whom chose to integrate in the end. Is that not so, Albaird?
You shitting me? Him too?
His mind has not yet been fully integrated. However, his fusion runs deep into his body.
Valange! Lola awaits your return as we speak. You need not continue this.
Your words are wasted. Here stands a man integrated twice-fold, fully conformed to our cause. He has chosen to aid me in our quest for a new future for Scorpium. Now, Valange, give our guests some convincing.
Nice look. What exactly is your deal in all this?
I ventured beyond the point of no return. Nothing more. Gaston is gone. And he was not alone. The people of my homeworld, both those who integrated with Scorpium and those who refused, the people of Aster. Many have perished, and yet here I stand. I, who wish to see the planet veer free from the clutches of Scorpium. Under the Emperor, under our Sovereign, I will one day make it so. I can work through their own network and see Veer liberated from Scorpium. Were I to stray from this path here and now, then all who have died, all their sacrifices will have been for nothing.
If you are now one with the network, then reach out and lend your ear to your fellow brethren. Don't narrow your thinking. If you don't want their lives to be in vain, then you must continue to live. Why don't you understand? Should you die here today, it will bring about no change. Not to Scorpium, and not to Veer.
Valange!
The path I take is mine, and mine alone. This is my choice to make. Tell her that for me. Tell Lola. Now draw your weapons, and spare me your words.
Hang back, I got this.
I'll show you what it means to stand by your beliefs!
Hang in there!
That looks good.
Warning, energy levels low.
That looks good.
Scorpium are meant as equals. Why then do you bend to the will of Boldor?
Because his will is the righteous way of Scorpion.
All bear witness to the injustice of the Central.
Finish
cybermind integration. If you die here, it's over, man.
Fight from this side. Feel the cold embrace of death. My time has come. Has it? With this, at last.
Why? What consolation might I offer Lola?
This was of his own accord.
What?
He wished for his home planet of Vir to be freed from Scorpium influence. But when it became clear the masses had chosen integration, he and the others were forced to search for other means. This led them to join the Centralist cause. Their aim was to promote an evolution of Scorpium kind, which called for a secession from Vir.
Evolution through secession. Inconceivable.
Yes, impossible even. But still they placed their hopes in such a plan, clinging to the improbable, empowering themselves through integration with their foes. This, in and of itself, should be sufficient evidence that Scorpium is the future.
Damn it, Duma. Come on already, get it together. You still trying to figure out how to deal with this guy?
Initiate combat with his current form. Final verifications will follow.
Ah, great. Not sure why I ever expected a different answer.
Still you choose resistance? So be it. Such will only prove to bolster the future of Scorpium.
Incoming attack. Initiate emergency measures.
Don't get cocky.
For all of my people lost by your hand.
I offer you my most sincere condolences. But for their sacrifices to not be put to waste, you must see that you need join us. Why must you lead all life to salvation?
The Pan-Galactic Federation will serve under your leadership no more.
Fret not. The Federation will one day see fit to join the Scorpium once more.
Virians, the Veil Empire, you, Boldor. Seeing the shit you've caused is more than enough to make even a guy like me start to see why the...
What incredible strength! It is a shame to see it wasted. Why must it be you powerful few who refuse so unmovingly to join us?
Hey, we aren't finished here!
This has been quite an informative encounter. Though I do hope you come to me with a more favorable answer when next we meet.
Duma! I thought you were working out a plan. What the hell are we supposed to do?
Elena, I request you scan for any remaining traces of life in Boldor.
No biosigns. The body appears vacant of his consciousness.
He has completed his return to his digital form. You will require my assistance for what follows. Once you are ready, gather together. We have reached a conclusion. To apprehend a Cybermine-integrated entity, we must confront them as a like format.
Buddy, your final answer is to force us to integrate?
You are correct, in part. Only in a quasi-integrated state.
Quasi...
Recall the training facilities on Parapium. As then, you will be virtually shifted into the same realm of existence. Once you enter the network, you will be able to track down the being once known as Boldor and sever him at the source.
Did Gaston not fail to accomplish just that? What you ask is beyond most all of us.
Thus, virtually, unlike Boldor, we will not separate the death of the body from that of the mind. This will allow us to infiltrate the network. However, should either mind or body perish, there is no return.
Is this quasi-cybermind integration something I too am capable of?
By my calculations, yes.
Where? How?
Here and now. The spire itself has functionality similar to an integration plant. Likely in an effort to simultaneously assimilate a greater number of this planet's populace.
Okay, so our consciousness is going to be pulled out of us and uploaded onto the Scorpium network? And what the heck happens to our bodies in the meantime?
They will remain here, defenseless, limp, and unconscious.
You want us to lose consciousness here?
We are in enemy territory. Who among us would dare leave themselves defenseless in such conditions?
Princess Leticia, are you safe? Lola? Colonel, he's still... Your Highness, thank you for helping Gaston and the Colonel.
I was helpless to save them.
No, you have. Gaston may be lost to us, but the Colonel, he still lives.
Huh, really?
All this is our own doing. It was we who brought the Scorpium here, and we who left the Emperor a twisted man. Allow me to atone for our misdeeds, here and now. You will be pursuing the Emperor. I will stand watch here as you enter the network.
We are in your hands. Little Duma?
Gather together. Commencing digitalization for Scorpium network traversal.
Cybermind integration. Is this what everyone sees when they fuse with Scorpium? Huh. So, this is what sharing knowledge is like. Each of these streams are Scorpium's. Ours. Boldor's. Damn it! No! It's pulling me in! I can't fight it! No, wait! Stop! Damn it! I'm getting pulled into Boldor's stream!
What are you doing? Compose yourself! Albaird! Follow me. I have found the exit.
The exit?
This is our place. What do you mean? Within this pandemonium of shared knowledge coursing among the Scorpium network, this place appears to be stable enough for you and I to exist.
Here? But why?
I do not think to know how you feel, but I myself...
Huh?
I shall say this only once.
Once what?
Here in Ada, this is where my trust in you was placed, with all sincerity. Do you recall what I said to you when Maester Midas inquired about my arm? I said, you must never tell the princess.
Yeah, sure. I remember that. Wait, you know I didn't tell her, right?
I do. Thinking back upon it now, I know not my feelings at the time. However, I know my trust in you was given without hesitancy, and that you would abide my word and keep my truth a secret.
Oh.
What? I am revealing to you my gratitude in all sincerity for all that you have done. I shall not endure mockery by you for mine candid act.
No, man, no. It's just, it clicked that this is Ada. Back when Elena crashed, I tried to go save her alone, but you got all upset, yelled at me, then helped me. Yeah. This is where I was able to actually trust you for the first time. That's why this is our place, isn't it?
You need not put every sentiment into words.
Some stuff you gotta say out loud, my friend. Even with all this shared knowledge, the feeling we share, our trust in each other, that's just between you and me. It's a bit ironic, ain't it? I can finally see the benefit of Scorpium a tad.
Yet, that understanding changes not what we must do.
Exactly. All right, come on, Albaird. Everyone's waiting for us up ahead.
Indeed. Do not fall behind. I may not come to your aid next time.
I know you got my back.
My word.
Welcome to the Scorpium Network. We have entered a projection of Boldor's deep psyche.
Virtual forms, huh? Hey, is the form I'm seeing of you real?
I, too, exist merely as data on the Scorpium Network.
It feels revealing to have them looking directly at the constructs of our consciousness. Does it not?
Your consciousness is revealing? I don't get it.
Ray, please do not stare at me so directly.
Yeah, right, yeah. Sorry. I just never heard you say something like that before, you know? Couldn't help it.
If this is all a projection of Boldor's psyche, that means we're essentially inside his mind?
Uncertain, but such an understanding may prove adequate.
And should he be defeated within this space, all shall be at an end?
That is correct. You should remain cautious, however, inside his own mind.
He is not liable to place himself at a disadvantage.
Correct.
Well, we came this far. Can't turn back now.
And as always, we will be fine.
It seems Boldor is more intricately entwined with the Scorpium Network than I hypothesized.
And this disadvantages our efforts.
It will leave him with more power and influence over the other Scorpion, and will make isolating him from the network difficult.
How is it that he came to be so strongly bound?
A connection this strong reflects both his strength of will pre-integration and his tenaciousness thereafter.
Ah, strength of will, huh?
Initiating protocol. Merchant.
Which of these paths will take us where we need be?
We have no choice but to go by our instincts. The natural laws of the outside world do not seem to apply here.
Data interference detected. Data diversion identified.
What the hell is this place? Enemies up ahead!
Neutralized. Target sighted. Insufficient power. Destroy. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
What's down here?
Damn it!
Enemies up ahead!
Threat neutral. Warning. Energy levels low. Destroy. Insufficient output. Threat neutralized.
Well, that's over with. Prep for engagement. Stay sharp.
Warning. Energy levels low.
Captain Raymond, glad to find you unharmed.
Sweet! Enemies up ahead!
Insecure threats detected.
Are you well? We should try and stick together now.
Raymond, would you mind telling me where it was you have been?
I'd say we've seen just about everything. Better head back to that new spot that just opened up.
No! How can this be? Mother! Mother, please, no!
Gerard.
Father! Why have the semiomancers from Osirius not come?
Times are grave, my boy. They are beset by the rot, much as we are.
But she herself is Osirian!
Gerard. Even as we speak, many of our own people suffer this very same affliction. Tatiana is but one of many.
Mother...
Whose voice was that just now? Are we back where we started again? Ought to try a different way this time.
Energy levels neutralized.
Enemy, dead ahead!
See that? Insufficient output. Initiate emergency protocol. Firing! Energy levels low. Leaving combat area. Remain vigilant.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought I'd never see you again.
Glad we all seem to have found each other again.
There you are. It relieves me to see you all well. It seems my time has come.
Warning. Neutralized.
Sweet!
had you taken off for? You had me searching.
Say I've picked this place clean. Something's got to have opened up somewhere.
Oh, truly now, a newborn princess?
A child born to us late. My aides seem to have taken quite the liking to her. Perhaps more than I.
Surely it is fate. At 6 years junior to my son, they will be the same age apart as Tatiana and myself. Would you see them brought together for both our nations?
She is still yet but a babe. What kind of father offers his daughter's hand so soon after birth?
We are not only fathers, but rulers. We must strive to ensure the peace we now enjoy will last. My offer stands. Please do think on it.
If this is all deep inside his consciousness, maybe it's some kind of memory or something. Are we back where we started again? I'll have to try a different way this time. Say I've picked this place clean. Something's got to have opened up somewhere.
Threat detected.
Cower in fear! Sweet!
Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Setting maximum. We'll go on the offense. Warning. Energy levels low. Recommending fire low. Unable to continue combat. Insufficient output.
This should do it.
Warning. Energy levels. Positional attack insufficient output.
Do it.
External temperature warning. Energy levels. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Energy levels. Positional tactics ineffective. Insufficient out. Positional tactics ineffective. Warning. Positional tactics ineffective.
Firing. Stay where you are.
Insufficient output. Energy levels. Rapid fire suppression. Insufficient output. External warning. Energy levels low.
A wise choice. Acid rain. Be free.
Batting ready.
Melt away.
Danger. Perilous attack incoming. Execute blindside maneuver. Warning. Chance of survival incoming. Warning. Powerful attack imminent. Insufficient oppositional tactics ineffective. Warning. Energy levels low. Danger.
Melt away. Acid rain. Glacial cold.
Chance of survival dropping. Warning. Energy levels low. Position tactics ineffective. Insufficient output. You'll never catch me. Warning. Energy levels low.
Firing.
Insufficient output. Assault.
A wise choice.
Destroy.
You rang? We back where we started again? Ought to try a different way this time.
Initiate emergency protocol. Neutralized. Insufficient output.
We back where we started again? Ought to try a different way this time. back. I got this.
Warning. Energy levels low.
Get wrecked!
Firing!
Destroyed. Insufficient output.
We back where we started again? Ought to try a different way this time. Say I've picked this place clean. Something's got to have opened up somewhere.
Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
Firing! Flanking! Messing with us!
Sweet! Remy, what's he doing? What I'm hearing is, kick some butt to move on.
Divisional tactics infection. You dare catch me.
The more you resist, the more you hang in there.
That looks good. Firing!
You'll never catch me. Divisional tactics infection.
Something else!
What's this?
Unable to continue combat.
Remington, what's he doing? What I'm hearing is, kick some butt and move on.
Warning. Energy levels low.
What's this?
Firing! Firing! Come on, get up!
Unable to continue combat. Chance of survival dropping. Assault.
I suggest we attack them individually.
Firing!
Unable to continue combat.
Deep freeze.
You are not alone. Survival dropping. Positional tactics ineffective.
There will be no mercy!
I'm here for you!
Insufficient
Monstrous! But I am sovereign!
We back where we started again? Ought to try a different way this time.
Ray! Oh, thank goodness I have found you.
Scorpio.
Precisely, Your Majesty. On our homeworld, many use this power to overcome their sickness and ailments. Soon we may overcome the frailty of age itself.
Yet still, you were forced to flee here from your land, yes?
Only by those who seek to use Scorpium might for their wicked schemes. Consider, if you would, that there are countless worlds beyond this one with the same power we command. Should the peoples of these worlds move on your own, the Veil Empire will be helpless to hold them at bay.
Gaston? So this is how Bulldor was.
How's this?
warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Positional tactics ineffective. You'll never catch me.
Let's get him close and personal!
Firing! Accelerate warning. Energy levels low. Positional tactics ineffective. Firing! Coming through!
Actually, kind of
Stay where you are! Firing!
Hang in there! I will not be
Warning. Energy levels low. Firing! Flanking!
Sit down and shut up!
Don't defeat me!
Dearest Tatiana, what would you have me do? Their technology and might is unquestionable. But how do I know they speak the truth? Know they have lived as they say? Would you have grown angry with me for even offering such strangers my consideration? Or would you find their tales intriguing and urge me on? Oh, Tatiana, why did you have to leave me? Oh, I miss you so.
Belange? Please tell me he's not the real deal. Hang in there!
Stay where you are. Where is this? Warning. Energy levels low.
Let's get up close and personal!
You'll never catch me. This should be a start.
The only way is through! How's this?
Drawing out liquid.
Take him out!
Taking fire.
Looks good.
Sorry, loser.
That's a whip's come.
We are like to find Bulldor himself ahead. Make sure we are quite ready, Ray.
Don't worry, we got this. Time to finish this fight for good.
I was certain you would come.
Bulldor.
Bulldor. You've lost yourself in your twisted dreams of what the Scorpion might offer you. Take a good hard look at yourself now. Do you still see one of the humanoids you wanted to save?
Humanoid? Of course not. The power the Scorpion possess is divine. In joining them, I am now closer to a god than mortal.
Our kind and the Scorpium are but life by different forms. None of us living can claim ourselves gods.
And there is no need for any of you to be. My only desire is for you to join us and live your lives in a whole new world, one free of sickness and conflict. As Emperor of Vale, it is my duty to lead my people to peace. And in becoming the Scorpion's god, I can finally fulfill my duty.
Your current existence is no different from an android like myself. Constructed by humans, given life through technology, we will never be gods.
Listen to yourself. Are the gods of history not but man-made creations? Then surely you would agree that the most godlike among us now is either you or myself.
You're a paltry excuse for one. Man cloaks himself in knowledge and power taken from others and mistakes himself an idol. You are just one of many who litter the pages of our history.
Yes, correct. And even with all the technological advancements we've seen, your story is quite common.
History itself will determine my divine status. Once the whole universe is one with the Scorpium, we shall be omnipotent. We shall become God.
Well, it'll be impossible for you to become one, since we're here to make sure that never happens.
The universe needs not such a deity. If there is anything divine in this world, it is but the flame of life inside of all of us.
Mortal life has always feared the unknown. A fear of the divine is only natural.
Yet fear you will not find in us, nor a thought spared for the desecration you speak of.
No god has saved me. My salvation is owed to the Scorpion, who gave me this form. They are nestled beside my own soul in this mortal shell. Try as you may, you can never replace them.
We're not going to get anywhere arguing about this. Are we, Boltor?
At last, a sentiment I find agreement with.
As mortals, we stand more powerful than the god you claim to be.
Princess Leticia, it is precisely that fiery spirit of yours which Scorpium so desperately needs. Join me, my new daughter.
Detecting incoming attack.
Time has come for you to learn your place. Behold, the infinite power of a god! The Scorpion way is to seek the evolution of all life through integration. Find this and keep it us so.
Neither was integration nor assimilation any more than one
You, once so suited to join us, but now deny our every way.
correct. I have determined the need for change in Scorpion ideology. The evolution of thought, rather than form.
You see the birth of an all-new Scorpion. I find your lack of resolve disappointing. You lack the power your words would suggest. You are no match for your new god. Watch now. Behold my might. I have surpassed all you have ever known. The universe itself shall evolve through total integration. Yes, this is how it must be. Not disappoint you further.
Insufficient output.
Think you can escape? Just rumble.
Energy levels low. Recommending fire suppression.
What's this?
Insufficient output. Determined and unwavering. A person resolves itself brings power.
It's not like we can just wield sheer will like a sword and stab him.
A battle in this digital realm essentially equates to perfect data traffic to overwhelm your opponents. For organic life forms like yourselves, it may be best to think of this as what you call willpower or resolve.
Mind against mind. Heart against heart. Your refusal to accept Boulder as God is your weapon against us.
Join us!
I cannot stand your presumption to speak in my place.
Never have I relied on the power of the divine. My well-being will forever be delivered by mine own hand.
Gods are immortal. But are not an existence. We humanoids unfortunately cause war and strife. But we too are the ones who bring peace and order.
All life is plagued by transgressions of the past. We push on strongholds. We build our own religions.
By my hand, this world stands strong, full with those I love.
The work I do sustains and unites the lives of all the people across the stars.
Cannot be! A god cannot be bested! Think yourself stronger than a god! Preposterous! What could you lowly mortals ever hope to do? With my power as a god, I could bring endless bliss to all life in this world, to all life in the universe! With such power, I will not, must not be beat.
You are Buldur Ilvale. Man, not God.
I am.
How could one possibly know happiness in a world without sorrow to temper it? A world forged from single-minded devotion is ultimately the same as one empty of all.
No, stop that. Stare not at me with those eyes, mortal.
Buldur!
I will not be eradicated. I cannot be. I alone am destined to be your new god and leader.
Behind me, now.
Enough! No more of this! I will not be defeated here! I refuse!
What's going on?
Buldur's will endures and refuses to be erased. Should he continue to resist in this way, his virtual realm will be obliterated with all in it.
Buldur! Cease this at once! The battle is over!
Words are useless. I will do what is needed.
Please, no! My universe just needs me!
Here we part.
What?
No!
I am unable to maintain your consciousness in this space any longer. With what power I have left, I will see you returned safely.
But what's gonna happen to you?
You possess the potential to both understand the Scorpium and guide them to an enlightened future. Through you, may the seeds of all evolutionary paths for life be sown. I place my faith in you.
Understood. Rest assured.
Ray, at your side, I found faith in the future coexistence between Scorpium and organic life. I thank you.
Duma! No!
My investigation is at its end.
Is it all over now?
I am inclined to believe it only just begins.
I would agree.
Thank you, Duma.
We are to be a protectorate, then?
Yes. As I mentioned before, Aster 4's prolonged contact with more advanced civilizations categorized it as a protectorate of the Pangalactic Federation.
Are we to be subjected to surveillance by an ambassador?
No, nothing quite as direct as that. Aster will remain under observation to prevent any unnecessary interaction with advanced civilizations until it reaches a certain threshold.
Pretty imperious, aren't you? Was that not where the Federation's faults originally lie?
Guess some things are hard to change. And though it might not exactly be compensation, all of you who have been subject to intense intervention now have the option to travel to any Federation system to live or study.
Studying on a different planet. I must say, I don't hate the thought. Right?
Agreed. But I must refuse. I vowed to attend to tasks on this planet using mine own strength. I've had lesson enough as to the consequences of progression that was acquired through the power of others.
That's true. If I studied medical science at such an advanced level, I'm pretty sure I could save lives all across the universe. But first and foremost, I want to treat the suffering people of this world with my own hands and using our own techniques.
Our journey into the stars must be one born of our own volition. Only then will we find ourselves on equal ground with you and yours.
I see. You know, you're probably right.
Does the Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact restrict us from assembling together like this? Is this the last time we'll ever see one another?
Well, I can't speak for Marielle, but Elena and I aren't bound by Federation laws. We can come and go whenever we want.
Veer will play a critical role in the Federation's investigation of the Scorpium for sure. Which means there will be times when we will need to contact Colonel Valange and Lieutenant Lola here on Aster. Which should mean that I can see all of you again, so long as I avoid contact with anyone else.
That is news I am relieved to hear. Gathering together is the best way for me to share in the experiences of my non-Scorpion companions.
Yeah, I mean, if it were up to me, I'd set up a branch of Lawrence Logistics right here in Osarius, and that would let us see as much or as little of each other as we could ever want.
Now is a time for restraint. Surely, the events here have opened your eyes to the importance of the Federation's Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact.
Yeah, I get it. But come on, you gotta at least see how hard that is on a personal level. Don't be so uptight.
I say this with respect to the positions of both Elena and Marielle. But, from my own view, I fail to find fault in Raymond's suggestion.
Wow, Albie. Can't say I expected that coming from you.
Spare me. I simply speak for us all.
I wonder if my ancestors also felt the same way long ago.
Worry not. We have a tendency to be fine, after all.
You know, you're a lot more carefree now than you were before.
For that, I know who to thank.
Oh my, who could that be? Did we have someone irresponsible like that around?
Oh yes. At hand, I might say.
Oh yeah? Well... we both got jobs to do, right?
More than I care for, indeed.
If only some god would show up and free us all from the burdens of work life so we could just kick back and have fun.
Says the man bound to place his burdens on the shoulders of poor Chloe and Elena.
Hey, I've become crazy capable after all this. I'm sure they feel like they can just relax and enjoy the ride.
You are free to believe whatever you want.
Ray?
Okay, let's leave it at that.
Ray, this is the Aldous. We're now in geostationary orbit.
Copy that. Yep, best get going before this turns into another pick-on Ray fest.
It does seem about time.
This is Raymond for the Aldous. Commence transfer.
'83. An unprecedented crisis for the Pan-Galactic Federation was resolved with the cooperation of the planets Vergold and Aster IV. However, the corruption which plagued the highest levels of Federation leadership continues to leave its mark on the organization. Amidst growing calls from Federation captains, my grandfather, Emerson T. Kenny, was assigned as interim commander of the Federation fleet. A retired military man, he refused at first, but after much pushback, he took the reins to lead the Federation from its worst crisis yet. Through these troubled events, I've come to question the Federation's purpose in this galaxy, as well as my own function as one of its officers. But I choose to believe that its cause is still just. We must ensure a future of peace. Pan-Galactic Federation Lieutenant Mariel L. Kenny.
The events that unfolded spanned numerous star systems, though their sovereign was defeated. Remnants of the centralist Scorpium and their invasive measures still remained. Those among the Pan-Galactic Federation who aligned with the Scorpium cause were on the run, but still retained their influence. To combat both these foes, my partner Elena, armed with data saved from Duma's survey, helped us hit the Scorpium network from their own colony. Duma's experiences and noble ideology had a profound impact on the network, and saw the remaining Centralists quickly weakened. And while everything might still be far from wrapped up, it shouldn't be too long now until the Scorpium find themselves on the right track. My hope now is that the Pan-Galactic Federation might find its way too. Captain of the Lawrence logistics ship the Aldous, Raymond Lawrence. Yeah, sorry for the holdup.
Raymond, you're late and it ain't fashionable. The big shots have all been seated for at least an hour now. You're meeting with the Federation emissary. Take this a little more seriously.
It's not like any of this is on the books anyway, right? Got news for you, the planet Oria's not gonna join the Federation. I'm guessing this is all just so they can tell Vergold to back off without rocking the boat. Which means there's no point in taking all this stuff they set up that seriously. So I figured I'd keep them waiting in anticipation.
You ass. You're really using that as an excuse for running late?
Too much, Dad? Be honest.
Doesn't matter either way. You were always gonna get put before the firing squad in these negotiations from the get-go. Don't worry about it. Me and your brother will do whatever we can on our end to make you look good. So, if you say showing up late was part of the plan, then part of the plan it is. Sound good?
Sounds good. The Federation's too big to just change overnight, even after, you know, all that happened out there. But I'd say this has made it plain and clear that they ain't in charge of the universe. I mean, they don't get to call all the shots out here anymore. And this here is just one of the ways we're gonna teach them that lesson.
Say as much from the start, then. You stress me out way too much.
Sorry, man. Today, the Lawrence family is about to save another planet from the dirty hands of the feds.